So this is it, it's Saturday the 11th of January and I'm off on a little adventure. The temperature now is -2 and tonight apparently it's going to come down to around -6 plus wind chill. So I'm off with a lot of gear upgrades which I'm going to show you. So this video is going to be about how to survive freezing temperatures while camping in the UK. Since my last failed wild camp when I had to bail due to temperature, well not due to temperature, due to not being prepared and not taking the right gear, I've gone and got myself some essential upgrades, spent a fortune in Go Outdoors, got some good gear, and we're going on a wild camp. Tonight we're going to see if we can survive freezing temperatures on a UK wild camp. So this is my new pack, bought less than 24 hours ago, the OEX Valo 80. And let me show you something. On the back here, when I've just gone to pick up the pack, I heard a little crack. And already the carry handle has gone. That's what it should look like. And that's what it currently looks like. So let's hope this is not the start of things to come. Destination is nearby. -2 at the minute. I'm going to set up, I'm going to test some of this new gear. Okay, let's get this set up, shall we? Right, what we got? Thermals. So some of the upgrades that I've made after my failed wild camp is pretty damn big, to be fair. First thing would be this jacket that I'm wearing. So this is the Decathlon Forclaz, good down to -10, downfilled, and a really reasonable price. I paid 80 quid for this. This pillow, I think it's 12 quid, 10 pounds. Actually feels like a pillow you'll have at home. So we reckon it's going to reach around -6 to -10 tonight, which is pretty damn cold for the UK. And this is the biggest upgrade that I bought yesterday. This bad boy here. So the biggest upgrade I have bought is moving from the British military Arctic sleeping bag, which is an absolute weapon when it comes to a piece of kit. However, look how little this is. This is the Rab Ascent 900 downfilled sleeping bag. This is not cheap, but it is a bit of kit that is hopefully going to last me for an awful long time. It's going to keep you comfortable, -10 and beyond. Okay, so we have made some major upgrades to the kit. First would be the bag itself. Absolutely a lot lighter than the British Army Bergen that I was carrying around. I'm not super impressed. This is the OEX Valo 80. Within 20 minutes of carrying this, the carry handle made a pop. I got my dehydrated meals today. This is going to be the first time I've tried dehydrated meals. Minced beef hot pot, an expedition breakfast for tomorrow, and I've got a mousse au chocolat. Nice little table, good to go. Bought a new tent. It's not arriving until next week. I needed a 4-season tent, and a 4-season tent is difficult to buy. There's so many and they're so expensive. So I'll tell you what I did. I went for the One Tigris Stella. Now the One Tigris Stella is a 4-season tent. I mean, it looks the nuts. It's black, it's good. I think it's a stunning little tent. Now, it's not as cheap as something like this, the OEX Fox 2, which comes in at around 60 to 70 pounds. The One Tigris Stella in black is 200 pounds. Clothing wise, here we have the SealSkinz gloves. These SealSkinz gloves are waterproof but breathable, apparently, and absolutely super warm. I'm really happy with these. And also the SealSkinz head gaiter. So the SealSkinz head gaiter is an awesome bit of kit. Covers the neck, covers the whole face. It does get a little bit damp when you're breathing through it, but the SealSkinz gaiter has been fantastic. And then just picked up some other little bits like this little Rab hat. Over the last 6 months, I've messed around with a lot of cooking equipment. For convenience, for speed, gas was the way forward. Now, this here is the OEX Takana solo stove set. Now, I could have gone jet boil like pretty much 99% of people would have. However, I wanted to get something that was just as good as jet boil, more affordable. And after quite an extensive bit of research, this is the bit of kit I picked up. Let's open her up. So it comes with this black weird mesh bag type thing. Here she is. This is the OEX Takana solo stove set. Very similar to a jet boil. You got your neoprene outer there. This boils up to 1 litre. It comes with a frying pan adapter, a gas canister support. So nice and screwed in. There we go. I'm going to set up my little table. So I've got my little table, got my gas canister set up. I'm going to pop in the OEX Takana cook system now. She's locked in. She's boiling away. We're going to prep our minced beef hot pot. I'm going to turn that down. And I'm also going to give myself a nice cup of coffee. I'm going to seal it and leave it. It's very white. I expected minced beef hot pot to not be so white. My first go at dehydrated food, I think they're quite optimistic with the timings. There's still a lot of crunchy stuff in there, so I'm going to leave that another 10 minutes and come back to that one. Let's try this one. Imagine getting baby food and throwing your leftovers. God, I thought it was been so much better than this. I'm so impressed with this OEX Takana solo stove set. The SealSkinz gloves. Now, these SealSkinz gloves, I mean, they're not cheap for a pair of gloves, but I don't know about you. Every single shop I go, I look at gloves and I think they're too bulky. They don't fit down in between the fingers. They're not waterproof. They're not warm enough. They're this, they're that. Like, I'm a real fussy person with gloves. And we took a bit of a chance on these SealSkinz gloves. Now, these are 100% waterproof, breathable, and warm as anything. As well as this SealSkinz head gaiter. This is a real good bit of kit. It's colder now than it was the other week in my failed camp. And, yeah, I'm feeling great. Mousse au chocolat. So let's see if this tastes decent at all. Just said leave it. Oh, you son of a... This tent has been cleaned recently. We are going to scoop that back in. Oh my God. Is this what life has come down to? But obviously, I did this deliberately. If I was to throw the dessert on the floor of the tent, it's enabled me to get a much better look at the texture, the consistency. And I can see that it is indeed chocolatey and lumpy and now cold. My number one camping go-to now comes into play. Wet wipes. You can clean with them. You can wash with them. You can signal for distress. This is just liquid. What the actual fudge? Am I supposed to just drink this? If you got a dairy milk, melted it down, then watered it down, and threw in some stale sponge. Christ, this is disappointing. And what I managed to do at the end there is not just pour it in my mouth, but pour it all over me, including jacket. And now I can feel my chest warming up. So it's not just a dehydrated meal. It will help you warm up in extreme temperatures. Brand new down jacket. I hope it retains that bloody heat. And then what I did then is I managed to pour it all over my face. I genuinely can't edit this and put it on YouTube. A down jacket with a hood on top of a beanie is phenomenal. I'm going to waste a bit of time until I need to use the Rab 900 Ascent and try and get some sleep. Okay, good morning world. So, looking out the tent, you can see it's currently minus 4.1. Gonna need to get some breakfast on the go. It is the morning, and last night was a success. So, of course it was cold, reaching some real low temperatures. The Rab Ascent 900 has really stood up to the test. I threw a couple of hand warmers in there just to give me that extra warmth, and that absolutely done the trick. Combined with the down jacket, we are definitely good to go in these colder temperatures. Expedition breakfast this morning. What a beautiful sight to wake up to. Good morning world. Okay, the breakfast is really good. So what a fantastic camp last night. I think I've really redeemed myself from my failed camp last time. The saying there's no such thing as bad weather, just bad clothing choices, couldn't be more true, especially when it comes to wild camping. Preparation really is everything. I've shown that I've been able to get in trouble at around 3 degrees, but having the right gear, I've shown that it's quite easy to be comfortable minus 4. Oh God, that is something special down there. You can see all the snow evaporating. So it's like the clouds have landed.